What's up, everybody? Just wanted to let you know, just came back from watching the movie Obsession. I just want to let you guys know, best horror movie that I've seen in 2026, hands down. It's not even close. I thought that movie was unbelievable. This is a spoiler, review, so I just want to put that out there. First of all, the movie was directed by YouTube creator Curry Barker. Excellent job by Curry Barker. I was floored by the fact that he did the movie the way that he did. I thought he did an outstanding job directing this movie. So the movie in the beginning is about this character named Bear, and Bear is really into a friend. There's four friends that are really close. They all work together at a music store. So yeah, Bear's really into his friend Nikki. I believe they all went to high school together, these friends. And Bear ends up going into this new age stores, and he comes across this thing called a weeping wish willow, and I think that's what it's called. And basically, the point of that is be very careful what you wish for, because he wishes for Nikki to love him more than anybody in the whole world. And yeah, from that point on, the movie just descends into like another realm of crazy. Like the movie just gets more nuts as it goes along, to the point where you just see the level of obsession that she has towards Bear after he makes his wish, because it's a very this thing works, it's very real. And then throughout the movie you just see these different scenes that I'll go over, that deal with the crazy obsession that she has towards him, to the point where at the end this guy Bear literally has to kill himself because he feels like that's the only thing he can do to put all of this madness to an end. I wanted to go over some of the scenes that really stuck out to me within the movie, where Nikki is like she's so obsessed with this guy Bear that at one point in the movie he's leaving, and she decides to stay in that one spot until he comes back, where she pees all over the floor, poops all over the floor, and defecates all over the floor. So that's like disgusting, obviously. There's another scene in there where she's having a sex scene with Bear, and you see it's like she's trapped inside her own body, because verbally she's into it, right? She's making all these sounds, whatever, and she's into it, but you see the blank expression on her face where just blank stares. You can tell she's not into it by her facial expression. So it's like she's trapped in the moment. She's like possessed by the obsession. There's another scene within the movie as well where she's standing in the corner and she's watching. He wakes up in the middle of the night and she's watching him sleep. He's like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm just watching you sleep. You look so cute." It's like, that's super weird. And then the scene that's just floors anybody in that movie, that just stands out, is where one of the friends, the four friends that I discussed earlier, where one of the four friends ends up basically telling him that she's there because she's opening a letter to I think a tattoo school, and she keeps getting rejected, but this is the final one. And then she's there to share the results with him, but also to let him know basically that she likes him, because there's a truth or dare game that they end up playing with in the movie, and she was gonna end up kissing him, and this girl Nikki freaks out and like steps in front of her to have Bear kiss her instead, but letting him know like she would have been happy to kiss Bear in the scene. Sarah's basically telling him like, I'm about to tell him like, I'm into you, like I like you type of thing, whatever. And then out of nowhere Nikki came, and I think everybody was expecting her to come in at some point, because he sneaks out in the middle of the night to see her, because Sarah had said, "I need to talk to you." So they meet up in Sarah's car, only to have Nikki come out, and Nikki comes out of nowhere and takes Sarah's head and just is banging it over and over into the steering wheel until she leaves her like face ripped off and completely was mutilated her face. So that was like, that part, man, I was like, jaw hit the floor, stunned. Like I was in complete shock. Not over the fact that Nikki came out in the scene after him. It was more of what she did to Sarah in the scene. It was nuts. And that was an amazing movie to watch. If you're a horror fan, that's top tier. As far as like watching it, and like Rotten Tomatoes, I think it's 94%. Audience score, I believe, is the same score as well. Incredible movie. I can't say enough good things about it. My favorite horror movie so far of 2026, and again, it's not even close. Obsession. If you're obsessed with horror movies like I am, go out and watch this movie. It was awesome. It was great.